Hey people, this is Holt Hauser recording for Murphy's Vault, and today we're going to be doing a single limb vintage cube draft. Now, if you like this video, do us a solid and subscribe to the Vault ZCG channel for more Magic content week to week. We'll be having unboxings, drafts, deck decks, all that sort of stuff. Anyways, so let's get stuck in. We got our first pack here. Looks pretty good. We have a piece of power, obviously. Nothing else looks too particularly exciting. We have a Boral Signet as well, but obviously a Mox is just better. Rofellos if we want to go into the green deck. But I'm just going to take the easy pick here. Let's do a Mox. Okay, we got a sword if we want to go weenies. We got Mere Battle Spear. Doesn't commit us to a color, and it's just a big, awesome threat. What else do we have? Grave Titan, Inferno Titan. All these are just kind of big, solid things, as it were. We could also take some fixing with Watery Grave, but I'd be more interested in a fetch right now. Um, I think I'm going to just take the Battlesphere. It's great at ending games. It's colorless, so we don't have to commit to anything just yet. So I'm just going to pop that off. Also leaves us open to some artifact strategies if we get there. We'll see. Alright, so Coercive Portal is a good one. Again, good in the artifact strategy, and it's just a good value card. We also have Bolt, solid removal, goes with our Mox. Spell Pierce is a decent card I'm looking at. Bitter Blossom's just good. Sometimes it just wins games. But, you know, I'm not really drawn to anything right here. I think I'm just gonna stay open. I'm gonna wait for a reason really to jump into something. You know, one of the nice parts about Cube is you can sort of play whatever you like, and it's a good time to test things out. So one of my favorite decks in here is definitely the artifact decks. So I'm really hoping we get there. We'll see what happens. Right. So we got a fetch, which is good. Azorius Signet, also good. Goes well with the artifacts. Batterskull. But, I'm going to take the Signet here. I think we can afford to be a little bit patient. We're not stuck into any colors. The Mace is tempting, but, you know, if a Tinker does come around, or a Metalworker or something like that, I think we're going to watch the Signet. And it's just good. Artifact Realm's just good in this cube, so we will take that. So what were you hoping to open here? I'd love a Tinker. and a Darksteel Colossus. That's what I want. Maybe Mishra's Workshop. I'm not sure actually I could commit to that yet, but I'd be kind of interested. I do love the unfair busted artifact deck. Alright, let's see here. Trop. Could be interested in that. Temple Garden. Okay. I mean, Angel of Serenity is just a kind of big dumb thing. Garrick is good, but triple green, that's kind of a big commitment. Reflector Mage, probably the most annoying card in Standard, so I kind of love it. I think... I think I will go for the Trop and see where we can go from there. Okay. We got Icecrown Scepter with nothing really to stick on it. Recruiter the Guard, Lion's Eye Diamond, Smokestack. Don't think we're really a stacks deck. God, this is kind of tough. This is kind of just a bum pack, frankly. I mean, we have the white and blue Azorius Signet, Mox Ruby. We have the Trop. I don't really want to take Electrolyze because it's gold. This is a really tough one. I kind of just don't want any of these cards. I'll take Recruiter of the Guard because I love white cards, and this card I think is so valuable if you can hook it up with something. But we'll see where it gets us. You know, who knows? You know, maybe we can sort of find a metal worker with it or something ridiculous like that. I don't think that's a very optimistic way to go about the strategy, but we will see. Ah, oh, jeez. We seem to kind of just be floating around right now. I think it's good to be patient sometimes. See where the draft takes us. See what's open. Okay, so we got Gush, which can be good in the right deck. I'm not sure we are that deck yet. You have to be running a fair amount of islands. There's also Daze, which is interesting. And then there's also the kind of higher risk option. We have Academy Runes, which is like great in the artifact deck, not really great in anything else. Oop, my computer just did something funny there. Um, but I think I'm kind of interested. I'm definitely one of those. Let's just go for it, especially when playing cubes. So I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. Let's go for Academy Runes. Maybe we get Mindslaver or something like that, and we can do some busted stuff. All right. Well, if Recruit of the Guard is our backup plan, we could also get Geist. I'm not sure I'm totally interested in that. We have the Trop, so we might be interested in Birds of Paradise. Just a little bit more ramp. Hmm. Searing Spear, Timely, I'm not that interested in. Chandra's just a big thing, but once again, I'm not sure. I think I'll just take the birds here. Like, we already have the Trop, we could probably fit in. Nah, I'm gonna take Geist, screw it. Alright, Mirren Crusader. I guess our backup plan for this could be going mono white and or blue white. Maybe we get that Reflector Mage back since the Geist went late, I don't know. And try and figure it out that way. I'm not really interested in Braids. Maze of Ith I feel is kind of medium. It's good against some strategies, but I'm not sure. I just love Mirren Crusader. It's got double strike. Pro Black Rain. Okay, white seems pretty open actually. So Sword of Light and Shadow is distinctly okay. It's probably one of the worst swords in limited actually. And the fact it's coming around so late makes me interested in waiting for one of the other ones actually and just taking a good utility creature like Flicker Wisp. You can grab it with Recruiter and seeing if that's something. We could also take Deccan Stone, but I feel like there's just better white removal, so I'm going to take Flicker Wisp. Alright, Blade Splicer. Works pretty well with Flicker Wisp. There's also Bolt. Bolt's just a good card. And we're starting to get a little bit 3-drop heavy, so I'm actually just going to take Bolt. I think Bolt's good. Okay, we got Mom or we got Eidolon. So we're definitely getting pulled towards an aggressive strategy. I don't think we're gonna have the mana to do double red, so I'm gonna go for Mom. Mom's just great. We can also take Absent, but once again, I'm less interested. I'd rather have an O-Ring or something. Zurgo or Lightning Strike. I like Lightning Strike. Get a little bit of reach. God, am I gonna be forced into Boros on my first draft? Electrolyze is sort of interesting. We can go a little bit Jeskai with a bit of fixing. I think it's a little bit better than Mountain Tide. Spectral Procession. Okay, well, there might be a possibility we are just the mono white deck. Let's see. No power, unfortunately, but that's okay. We got Smuggler's Copter, which is a great. I really like this addition to the cube. Actually, I think it's a really great card with the new aggro decks. So I'm kind of tempted to take that. We also have Plateau. Our mana's looking like it could be a bit difficult. I'm just gonna put this Trop in the sideboard for now. Um, I'm kind of interested in Plateau. I'll get behind that. There's also Worm Coil if we can want to kind of salvage, but I think the white deck is just open. We're getting a lot of last pick good stuff, so God, this is hard. Be disciplined and take the fixing, or take Sword to Copter. I think the fact that we have Bolt and Lightning Strike means we're probably gonna get more red removal. I hope so, anyways. So, whatever. Let's go for the new card. Let's try Smuggler's Copter. Okay, what do we got here? Taiga, Mox Diamond. Kind of interested in that. Exquisite Firecraft for more reach, but really it's not like the greatest thing. Disenchant's actually really good in this cube, and the reason why is there's so much artifact mana, there's just so many artifacts running around that it's pretty wide, wider than you might first think upon first look. I think we'll definitely, if white's open, we're gonna get this back, so I don't really care about that. We probably won't get Mox Diamond. I really like Disenchant though, and We haven't seen any Ravages or anything like that. Disenchant's just good. I'm gonna take Disenchant because clearly I like fair things. Okay. Figure of Destiny is great in the Boros strategy if that's where we're going, and we do have Bolt Strikes. Lots of good cards. Hero Bladehold. It's just I'm apparently one of those lame Magic players that doesn't like playing really unfair things. I love Hero Bladehold. One of my favorite cards ever. And in the interest of cube, the thing is we might just get it back. We might just wheel this. What else is here? Sphinx is a great like if we did get a Tinker or something like that, it's a great target for it. Um, hmm. Godless Shrine. I'm kind of. I wish I had some more good lands. Hopefully that plateau comes back, but I don't think we're gonna be playing white black. So whatever. I'm gonna take Hero Bladehold. I think if no one's in the aggro deck, we're gonna get Figure of Destiny back. Yes. Okay, Student of Warfare is a great pickup here for the white deck. There's also Temple of Enlightenment. This lets us get a little bit of fixing for Geist and possibly Electrolyze. Um, And once again, if no one's in the aggro strategy, I think Student Warfare will come back. We got Mom really late, and she's great in the deck, as well as Mirren, Crusader, and stuff like that. That being said, it might just be a valuable enough one drop that we just want to take it now. It's also Lingering Souls. I guess maybe if I took that Godless Shrine, if we can make that work. Um, yeah. How much is the blue spot going to be worth? We have two blue cards now. Hmm. I like. I think we'll keep our options open. Let's take the blue, dude. Savannah. Ooh, sort of fire and ice. Love this card because I'm a total white weenie loser. Chandra Pyromaster. I'm not sure we're priced into that. Crucible could be good if we get a Wasteland or Strip Mine. You know, part of this strategy that works best is getting a Get In or a Winter Orb or something like that, and just denying mana once you make a bunch of little one weenies. But I'm gonna take the Sword of Fire and Ice. You know, and please, please give me Stoneforge Mystic. Let me live that dream. Marsh Flats, we don't have any dual lands to grab with it yet. There's a Rakdos Signet. Artifact mana is good if we ever pick up Geddon. Kind of interested in Porcelain Legionnaire actually. Just a 3/1. Actually, Secret the Way. How many spells do we have? 1, 2, 3. Non-creature spell. So I guess Smuggler's Copter and Sword of Fire and Ice count for that. Yeah, I kind of like Secret the Way. There's also Firebolt. Maybe it wheels. I'll just take Secret for now. We'll see what happens. Oh, Johnny, Johnny. Yeah, okay, fine. I know everyone who knows me is gonna make fun of me because I'm just drafting Holt range. This is what we call it. You know, I just always pick every standard. I try and make red white work because it's the best color combination. Obviously, that's why Plateau is the most valuable dual end. It's because clearly it's so overpowered. But let's see. I mean, there's Chain Lightning, which is just good spell. Koth, I think a Johnny just. It's not exactly the same role, obviously, but I think a Johnny's what we're more in the market for. Thune. I'm just going to take a Johnny. A Johnny's a great card. Let's see. Stomping Ground, Breeding Pool. There's Lark, which is a little bit more on the expensive, but it gets back. Let's see. Recruiter, Murin Crusader, Geist, Seeker. Mom. It's a fair amount of things that I can get back so far. There's also Reckless Bushwhacker if we want to get more aggressive. But we don't have anything we don't have anything that makes tokens. We can go so wide. I think Rebel Arc's just gonna be a little bit stronger. I mean, I guess we have Spectral Possession for Bushwhacker, but I don't know. I'm not as interested in that. Ooh, Plateau came back. Plateau, best land, too strong. There's also Incinerate if we just want another 2 mana, 3 damage spell, but I think there will be more of those, especially considering that came around late. So I'm going to take my Delicious Plateau. Silverblade Paladin came back like we thought. Exquisite Firecraft came back. Just another thing to get Lark or to recruit up for, right? If we just want to swing in, get some double strike action. It's not the greatest, but it's like I'd rather have it over Jackal Pup and Exquisite Firecraft. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I mean, it's just kind of expensive for 4 damage. I think we'll get more damage. Okay, cool. Figure of Destiny came back. I'm down for that. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys. And the Student of Warfare. Okay, maybe I should have taken the book, the Bushwhacker. Okay. I don't think we want Whale. We definitely don't want Wealth, so I'll just take the 1 drop. Boros Charm. Ooh, Flame Tongue Kavu. This is just a great card. I think it's better than Boros Charm, frankly. So last pick, Chain Lightning. Okay, we're doing it, boys. I mean, I kind of wish this was either the mono red deck or I'm not sure if we're playing Electrolyze. I don't think it's really what we want. Geist is just good though. It can close stuff up, and we have 2 blue sources. I guess we could play the Electrolyze. We'll see. We'll see. It's playable, not ideal. I don't think we're playing fucking Battle Ball anymore. Sorry, excuse me. Uh, let's see. Caracas, great utility land. Probably less good in Cube though. Wheel of Fortune, Ugin, which I never want to see from my opponents. We have Goblin Guide, probably the best 1 drop in one of the aggressive strategies, but we're gonna need red on turn 1 for that to make sure it's really good. There's just a Signet. We didn't get Lingering Souls back, so I'm not sure we're that interested in black, but Signets are just great either way. That being said, we're starting to have such a low curve, I'm not sure we're going to need the mana ramp. Grid Monolith, another great card, but once again, I'm not sure exactly what we're ramping to. You know, if we take this, like, I guess Spectral Procession, we can make sure that we can cast it. I'm not even sure if we're playing this card, to be honest. The thing is, the 1 drops came back late, so Goblin Guide's probably going to come back. I think I'll just take the Grim Monolith. Whew. Baby, we got Baneslayer, Iona, which is obviously Reanimator target. Baneslayer Angel can just close out games, though, obviously, you know, it's just big 5/5 flying first strike protection from narrow things. It's hard to deal with in combat, it's hard to tango with, and obviously, you know, flying threats are great. There's also Brimstone Volley if we want a little bit more removal. Lavamancer can give us some reach. I think I'm just gonna take Needle Spires, though. Like, I expect I'm going to see one of these come back, one of these 3. Like, white seems pretty open, red seems pretty open, especially the aggressive deck. I mean, I don't know, but I think it's good to take fixing pretty highly to make sure that we can cast whatever we want to cast. Resto Angel. There's also Port. Kind of interested in a Port. Don't really want to. I'll take every chance I can get to play a Port. I actually just bought myself my playset of ports. So I'm getting all geared up to do Legacy during the summer at GP Las Vegas for the triple bill. So I just got my ports. So maybe I need some practice with the port. Resto Angel is obviously great. How many ETB sort of things do we have? We've got Flicker Wisp. And that's about it. Flametongue Kabu? I know, do we want another 4-drop? Maybe Rashad and Port Wheels. I'm not sure that many decks want it. So, and obviously this combos with Kiki. So, I'll just take the Resto Angel, see what happens. Welder. There's a Sacred Foundry, but there's also a Path to Exile. Plateau came back pretty late. So the possibility Sacred Foundry also comes back. But I kind of just want to hit everything on time. We have Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike, Disenchant. I guess we don't have any really, like, unconditional removal. Which, you know, is important if someone just throws down an Ulamog on turn 2 or something ridiculous like that. Something really busted. And also just, I mean, we don't have Geddon or anything like that, so we don't have that much mana denial. But ramping your opponent is the aggressive deck. Like, I guess it depends. In this format, I feel like there's a lot of ways to abuse 1 more mana up. So I'll take Path. Maybe Sacred Foundry comes back, I hope. Sulfuric Vortex is interesting. Then we're really just kind of like low to the ground. Obviously, it's better in the mono red deck because double red could be a bit hard. I mean, there's the only thing I really want to take is Ren Wingmare, and we already have a lot of good 3 drops. I think this probably gets us there more times. Like the games that we play with Sulfuric Vortex are just gonna get us there better, I think, than Ren Wingmare. So I'm willing to give the Vortex a shot. Well, there's our Geddon. Got there, boys. Let's play Geddon. Okay. There's also Soldier of the Pantheon, which is one of the better Savannah Lions, in my opinion, anyways. I love that card. I've loved it since it was printed back in Theros. Um, but I think it's just a straight pick Ravages here. I think we're gonna get there. Ooh, Thalia. Thalia's good in this strategy. Smash is great as artifact. Hate, once again, there's a lot of artifacts in this format, so it's going to come up more often. You know, people are going to play Signets or Moxen or other things, Soul Rings that I want to kill as soon as they come down. But um, we don't actually have that many 2-drop threats, so I'm going to take Thalia because she's one of the better ones in this style of deck, I think. Just putting your opponent on the back foot. Storm Breath is kind of interesting as a closer if we want to go bigger, or Burst Lightning. I like Burst Lightning a lot. It can deal with a bigger creature late game, and also it goes to face. So, Reach is good. I like Reach. I'll take Reach. With Caracas, Exalted Angel, which I don't think we're playing. The Goblin Guide came back pretty strong. This is hard because I kind of want to take the Caracas because it's kind of just like a free utility spell. And there's a fair amount of legends in the cube, you know, from all these powerful creatures. Hard pick, hard pick. I like Krakus. Makes our mana a little bit easier on turn 1. So Brimstone Volley and Grim Lavamancer came back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we're playing the Monolith. Get out of here, buddy. We don't have that many things that actually go straight to the graveyard, so I'm not sure. We have a lot of burn spells though. Lava Man can just be value if we need to grind out. Alright, Lava Man it is. Hey, Port came back. Yep. Okay. None of these other things I want. I mean, I don't want to see someone cast Day of Judgment against me, but I'm going to take the Port because it's awesome. A bunch of multicolored cards we can't play, and so we just get a upgraded Jackal Pup, I guess. A slightly better Jackal Pup. Where's that Sacred Foundry? Disappeared. Avalanche Riders has an ETB effect, so we could Resto Angel it, but kind of heavy on 4-drops. I think I'll just take the Wingmare. Soldier of the Pantheon, my buddy. God, actually, I probably should have taken a look at that shrine. I always see that card and I'm like, oh, what's this do? Nah, I don't want to mess around with it. Hey, and we willed smash. That's actually awesome. So I think this is going to be a pretty aggressive deck. I'm really glad I picked up the Ravages of War. This gives us a way to just make sure the game is done when it's done. As far as our mana is concerned, we have a lot of early red and white. So, Geist. I don't think we're gonna make it with you. Let's see. So, we have to make some cuts. Serious cuts. Okay, this is sort of a creature thing. Coercive Portal. Are we a Coercive Portal deck? I mean, it's just draw an extra card. It can get us through if we get it late. You know, draw some of these burn spells, Burst Lightning, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, and just kind of get us there. Let's see. I want to organize by CMC. I'm sorry we didn't get our last thing back. Obviously we don't need a Temple of Enlightenment. I wish we had a little bit better fixing, but you know, that was probably me being a little bit undisciplined and not picking the fixing high enough. Okay, Woe Reaper is a weak Savannah Lion, that's for sure. Grim Lavamancer I don't think makes the cuts. I like all these 1-mana burn spells. Figure of Destiny. Soldier of the Pantheon probably is just not as good as our other things. I think piece of removal we have. Smash. Okay, would I rather have Smash or Disenchant? We're kind of deeper in white, so maybe we should try and make our red splash as small as possible. So I think this is going to be a 16 land deck for sure. We curve it at 4. I think Lark goes to the sideboard just in case we need to play a more grindy game. But overall, I think we're just going to like get it done with this game plan, right? Um, Unlike these, Vern Wingmare is not so great. Not that interested in it. I think I take out Disenchant or Smash. I'm more interested. I want to close the game out faster, so I think Smash is just better in our deck. Azorius Signet, yeah. I mean, it's just a little bit of ramp when we need to get there. Hmm. This is tough, you know. When I play these decks, it's so difficult because I just want to play it all. I was listening to PB, he was making a video the other day, and he sort of played a Naya-ish white weenie sort of variant. He had like, voice of resurgence and stuff like that. He was like, I honestly just don't know how Craig Wesco does this all the time by choice. And I was sitting there sort of wanting to cry. I was like, I do it too by choice, PB. Oh, Fire Saver Drinker, less interested in that. Um, how many creatures? 14 others, so maybe Coercive Portal just isn't good enough. Yeah, I don't think I want Coercive Portal. I don't think this is Coercive Portal deck. I think this comes in. I think this comes in the same matchup that Lark comes in, right? Where we need to just, playing the control deck, we have to keep on going and keep on going, keep on getting gas. How good's Recruiter in this deck? Oh wait, oh wait, come on, get big, buddy. I need to see you. Ah, for toughness 2 or less. Oh my god, yo, it's toughness 2 or less. Yes! Flame Tongue Kavu! We're gonna make good things happen. Buddy! Buddy! Okay. The Copter is sort of Fire Nice. I guess Copter's kind of like half creature. How many creatures do we have? Group creatures separately. Jeez, we actually do not have that many creatures. Maybe we need a little bit more. Maybe we need to cut some of this. Like, maybe Burst Lightning is just weaker than having another creature. Like, gonna be a shock. Would I rather just have another thing to do on turn 1? Um, yeah, I think I would. I think I'd rather have that. And that way we have something to put the sword or to crew copter with. You know what I mean? It's so important because these cards are dead if we don't have something on board. So this is our removal suite, and then I know signets are good. I know signets are good. I'm looking at it though. I'm like, do I want it? Would I rather just have another creature and make sure I can curve like a beast? What would I put in? Okay, what if I was gonna take out what would I put in? Like another Savannah Lion? That's not the most exciting prospect, really. Um, okay, so let's move this stuff over here because these are just it's a pile of lambs. 24. Oh, are we there? I guess we're there. Yeah, because we have 24. That means 16 lands. Oh no, we need 16 lands and we have the Mox. One more cut. One more cut. Be patient. Hold. We will get there. Hero of Blade. How good is Resto Angel in our deck? It's kind of just good flash 3/4 if they want to remove something, whatever. Can get some value of Flicker Wisp if we need to take care of something, but I mean, let's see. How does Soul Bond work exactly? You mean ETBs. So we can repair a Silverblade Paladin? That's kind of interesting if the thing it is attached to dies. Yeah, okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not sure I care about the signal. I think I just want to get on board fast. So, oh god, I know I'm gonna get totally crucified for this, but say it in the comments if you think I should have kept the signet. Say it in the comments, cause I'm trying to be like, oh, what am I supposed to do, But if you think that's a bad call, Let me know. Let me know all of my horrible, horrible misplays. Okay. Let's sort by color now. Sort by color. So, oh god, I don't. Can you put them back together? Okay. Well, clearly we're splashing red. We only have Sulfuric Vortex as our red card. And then we have Johnny. Okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, red. So probably want. Oh, B6. So we have 2 red sources. I actually was kind of thinking that's pretty close to what I want. That means 11 white sources. Maybe we add an extra mountain just in case. 9, 7, because then we're like 7 and 10. And then we have the port, and I really don't want to get screwed. Especially because we have the, yeah, okay. We have the sulfuric vortex. Okay. I think this is what we're going for. We had the Mox in there. Yeah, oh, I guess the Mox comes to the red source. We have a lot of double white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could it be Moto was right? I don't believe it. I almost want to say I don't believe Moto could have been right. I think 10 sources is enough to get double white by turn 3. Okay, I'm submitting this. And perfect. Let's start the round. Beginning shortly, patiently. You know, a lot of the other people on Team Vault, we've got this team here. You know, where we're kind of competitive and play with each other and stuff like that. I'm just gonna move this over here, make sure I have a little buffer. Um, and a lot of them prefer doing the leagues, whereas I definitely prefer single limbs. So hopefully that will not come to bite me. Okay. Looks like we are on the draw. I think there's a great hand. 1 drop, 2 drop. We got the Resto Angel. Got our perfect mana. I mean, we're a bit land heavy, but no matter what, we're getting the Resto Angel. So we will keep this. And we also have a mana sink. So he's mulliganing. Hopefully we can just punish him for that. So we'll see. Yeah, so the team prefers the league since they top. So whenever people choose top, I feel like unless you just have all the fetches, it's just like so not good. And we got smash anyways, so you know, whatever. Let's go for a Figure of Destiny. Yes, I would like to pay that. And we'll pass the turn. So pretty straightforward, I think. We can just swing at this, and then the following turn we can pump it up. Or we can choose to smash, or we can smash them both, whatever he decides to do. Um, Combat. Big swings. Well, now we have the Flicker Wisp as well. We'll see. It's going to use a removal spell. Nope, spins the top. Okay, it's going to take a long time. Almost makes me want to always play everything main phase 1. Like, just F6 through the 1,000 top activations. Whatever he's going to do, you know. Come on, the wheel's turning. Sure, take your damage. Take your beats. Cool. So, Plains. Let's play a Thalia. Let's see if we can get some value like this. I mean, something to be aware of, like, we could play Flicker Wisp next turn, but there's some value to be gained from it, right? If we can just pump this up. How much are we advancing our clock? Because this becomes 2/2, and we can smash, so next turn will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, even better. You're going to get totally blown out, buddy. Well, not totally, but it's going to hurt. And he missed the land drop. Oh, this feels good. Yep, we are doing it. That can get destroyed. Ooh. Oh yeah, Thalia. Yeah, okay. Sure, it takes our whole turn, but I think it's worth it just to make sure we can get attacks in. Ah, maybe I should have just Flicker Wisp, actually. Oh well. Silly me, silly me. Misplays, misplays. Of course, this is always going to happen when I'm on the camera, I think. So we got, so he's effectively at 8 because we have a Bolt. So we can just swing. We can make this a 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and he's doing the top main phase. He's got the Mutavault. Do I really care? Not really. Hmm. If he plays a creature, I think we just Flicker Wisp and start beating. Yeah, no creature. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna wait. Ooh, mom. Love a good mom. Um. Okay, we'll swing here. Okay, let's pump it up. Take your beats, mister. It's down to 5, so if we connect with either creature next turn, he's obviously just dead in the Bolt, unless he is, draws blue, has a counter spell. I don't know. We'll see. He could just Damnation. Well, we have Dahlia, so that's a little bit difficult. Let's see, buddy, what you got? A Morph. So we're just gonna Flicker Wisp that, and then be in. Caracas. Sure. Why not? I guess I didn't have to show him the Caracas. Go away, blocker. Oh. Oh no. Accidentally double clicked. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, that was nice enough. We didn't have to show the bully scoops. We'll begin sideboarding. We didn't really see much from him. Except for, it was kind of weird. He's playing that, maybe he's just playing it as a 3/1 first striker for 2. I think we just run it back. I don't see anything. I mean, sort of Fire and Ice doesn't look like it's going to be amazing. But he was only playing black. I find it really doubtful that he's playing mono black. This is generally a multiple colored cube. I've only seen it done maybe once where someone has a mono black. All right, let's fire back in. Oh, I just love it. See, this is the thing that's so nice. You get to just fire in, beat with some weenies, get the round over with. You can just relax, maybe make a cup of tea, between the rounds. And this is the thing that my teammates say. They want to just go to the league and be like, all right, I'm gonna do 3 rounds in a row. I don't have to wait, or I can pick up and leave. And I'm like, no, I want to have that nice, patient little victory. You know, just get it over with quick, and then just relax really. One of my teammates, Nathaniel, who you might see up here, he might do some videos in the future. He plays Burn in Modern, and he says the best part of the deck is that you always get a 30-minute break between rounds. So hopefully we can pull a little bit of that. I'm not sure I need 30 minutes, but a little bit of time would be good. The deck looked really good there, though. Obviously, our opponent tripped on land a little bit. I made a little bit of a sticky fingers misplay. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. I had the bolt, but clearly it was dead. He wasn't gonna be able to block the Flicker Wisp. Um, fudged it a little bit as well with the smash. Didn't see my own Thalia. The worst. I'm the worst player. Well, luckily not too punished for it. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, this is kind of awkward. Like, if we draw another white source, this hand is just good, but like we had the Ravages. I don't know. I don't know about this. Don't have a one drop. I I think this is. I think it's too slow. Because if we don't pull the white horse, we just do nothing, right? I mean, we fling a couple bolts. I'll mulligan. I think we have better sixes. Sure, that's fine. I'd rather have the one drop. Bolt on top. I'm gonna shift that to the bottom. At least we have something to do with the Figure of Destiny or the Student of Warfare. Like, even if we don't draw another land, we also have the Smash. Ooh, Mishra's Factory. Does it become an artifact? Yes, it does. So there's a possibility we can just smash that. Ooh, and we get a Krakus. Cool. Happy about that. I think we want to do Figure of Destiny first. That way we can make it a 2/2, and then we can play Student of Warfare. Hopefully draw a red source. Plateau. I guess there's a lot of red cards in this hand, but you don't really want to go down to 5. We have 2 1-drops we can play, and we can use the white mana increasing. Bitter Blossom. Man, I wish that was a disenchant right now. Oh, what can you do? Sulfuric Vortex is probably the worst draw in our deck. That's okay. We'll swing. For that. Play Student Warfare. Okay, so we can make a 3/3 and a 2/2, which, like, Bitter Blossom's good, but he's not going to be able to stymie that. I guess he can leave Mishra's Factory back to block, yeah, because, yeah, he can make it a 3/3 blocker. I mean, first strike's relevant. Feels good, man. Wish this was a legend. This is only bans creatures? Fine, whatever. Wasn't as good as I thought it was anyways. Krakuses are actually on my list of things I need to buy. So, cost money. Magus of the Will. Ooh, okay. Maybe he's playing. Maybe he is playing some sort of mono black thing. I don't think you'd run Bitter Blossom in the Storm deck. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe it just makes infinite chump blockers so you can, do whatever. Mountain. That is a good draw. Hmm. So we could just lightning strike the Magus, so we don't have to worry about it. But he's got nothing in his graveyard. There's nothing really going on. So I kind of like just pumping up the Student of Warfare and then swinging for 3/3 first strike. Obviously we can't swing with the figure. We could, if level up wasn't sorcery, we could do that game, but we're not gonna. Yep, okay, take your beats. I mean, I'm surprised, a little bit surprised he didn't block there, just because we're kind of the aggressor in this matchup, right? So, and Bitter Blossom's doing damage to him as well. It's increasing our clock. If we ever play this Sulfuric Vortex, he's gonna be bolting himself every turn. Mishra's Workshop, okay. Hopefully we'll be able to play the Smash for some value. Wormcoil Engine, please no, please, no. Yep. Okay, well, at least we have the Smash the Smithereens. God, that's brutal. I mean, okay, so we can smash, and we don't mind a board stall actually too much. If he's gonna like sit around, we have the first striker, so we can stay on blocks to prevent him lifelinking. Ooh, Mox Ruby. Um, yeah, okay. Hmm. So I think we just smashed to smithereens. I mean, let's wait. We can do this all at instant speed, so we'll just wait till his turn, see if he gives us a better target. I don't think we're gonna get much better than Worm Coil. Obviously, the whole lifelink thing, little bit of an issue. I don't think we have to play around any counters here. Oh god, Water Grave. Punished. Hopefully he does not have a counter for this, otherwise we're kind of in deep trouble. Tap the blue source. Okay, fine. So we put him down to 7. We can strike his face and then play Sulfur. Oh, that's inconvenient. Mind Twist. Yeah, talk about unfair things to do. Oh, this feels really bad. Kind of wish I played the Vortex, but well, I think we just shoot this, and then we're gonna lightning strike his face. Yep, make your dudes. That's fine. And we'll just keep the first striker up always to block. And we'll put him to 4. So he has to try and gain some life. Otherwise, we just do it. We lose the Sulfuric Vortex, but if we pull a Bolt off the top, we just win. And we have Chain Lightning and Bolt in the deck. So that feels pretty good. Okay, you can have my Flame Tongue Kabu. A Johnny kills him. It's possible that if we just get in here, he just dies to his own Bitter Blossom, which feels pretty good. I mean, he has to start attacking now because he's just gonna die to his own Bitter Blossom unless he removes it himself. So fine. Let's party. It's a great draw. 3 to level up. So I guess we just level up our dude twice, and then we can level up him. And we wait. Play the delicious waiting game. Sure. Can you beat us in 3 turns? Given we draw all lands. Or whatever. If he kills Student Warfare, yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure. And if he's gonna attack with a lifelinker, sure, I guess we just eat it. But he might just have to. Might just have to swing and get the life. Not a great position to be in. But I think I'm happy we're in this position. That counts for something, right? Hmm. Yeah. Going to the tank for a bit. Getting some texts from Mama Dearest during the holidays. Let's see. Alright, let's see. You gonna attack? Yeah, you are. Okay. He's got 2 cards in hand. There's a chance to removal spell, but yeah, he has to start racing. Sure. Okay. Let's eat the lifelinker. What's this do once he becomes big? 8/8. Flying first strike. And flying and first strike. Okay. Hero of Blade Hold. Sure. I think we have to try and keep the pressure on. So he's gonna swing back for 1, 2, 3, 4 in the air. He can swing back for. He's the Death Toucher. But he can't swing with too many, otherwise Hero of Blade Hold just comes down and punishes him. This is a legend. No. I think we swing. Sure, why not? Still have a blocker. There's only one ground creature we can really tango with, or we want to tango with, and that's the Magus. Let's see. Gonna trade a flyer in. Yeah, that's fine. Sure thing, boss. Okay. Leave the Krakus open, obviously, just in case he plays some sort of legendary creature. Gosh, that Wormcoil engine into Mind Twist. If only we got that Sulfuric Vortex, we just wouldn't be having these problems right now. That being said, he's already on 5. He can't attack with too many things because in the Hero Blade Hold makes 2 tokens. I think if he had an answer, he probably would have played it on the Figure of Destiny by now, but maybe that's wrong. Um, what'd you draw? Something good? Which is F6 here. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about casting something. Question is whether he is ping costs. No, I think it tells me if he is. Clearly, I have tons of experience on Moto. Clearly, I'm a Moto grinder. So what do we really not want him to cast? It's kind of hard. I can think of few things that really betray us here, right? It's not like you can just play a board wipe. I suppose if he has 2 removal spells, it's really bad, obviously, because then he's swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10 damage. We're kind of in deep trouble. Um, let's see what he does. 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna leave Death Toucher on defense. Nope. So let's see, this is lethal. If we attack, we put him to 4. If we draw any burn spell, this is lethal. He's getting in for 6, so it's a turn 2 clock. I think we just let this go. In fact, does he even have, well, he probably has a creature here. No, no creature. Interesting. We draw a dead draw. So he blocks a token, but okay, so he has to block both of these. If either of them get in, he's just dead. So I think we attack. We put him to 4. If he doesn't have a removal spell, he just dies. Oh, he has the factory. I guess he can block with that. It complicates things deeply. How much is he attacking for next turn? We can make this a big first strikey, dude. And then he's swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 in the air, 5. If we attack like this, he has to block. So maybe he just makes Mishra's Factory, trades with Magus, and that double blocks hero. He takes 2 because he has to block here, and then yeah, I kind of like the attack. Does that leave me just dead if he double blocks? No, because I get to take Magus, and I make a big flying first striker, dude. Block this. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the crack. Yeah, I guess we can't attack. I guess we just have to wait. We'll be patient. It's okay. There's time. A little bit. Anyways. Oh no. He just has lethal anyways if we just leave this, right? So 1, 2. Oh, maybe he's just gonna animate. Not animate. We'll see. Probably a kill spell. Kill spell's pretty bad. I think turns it into a legend, unfortunately. Oh. Okay. I think that means we just win. I must have another removal spell, but I think we lose anyways. Uh, so we need to put this one on the stack first. 2 1/1s. Obviously, if he doesn't block this, he's just dead. So why tap the thing? Maybe he's trying to activate it and then accidentally move phases. I don't know. That's really weird. Okay. I mean, I think we might take this through a Mind Twist for 3. That's pretty good. Being the aggro deck and then drawing 2 lands. Okay, no blocks. Something scary. It's only got 2 mana. How scary could it be? Come on. Let me have it. Hmm. Just keeping us on the line. Come on, J Common. 0-1. Hmm. Well, I'm really trying to think about what he could play. Like, Bile Blight? Is that even in the cube? I don't think it is. I mean, Bile Blight the tokens. I mean, realistically, you could play any 2 mana removal spell and get rid of one of these, and then my attack is not lethal. He still has to block, but then he can crack back for lethal. So it could be any number of or maybe it's nothing. All right, GG, Jake Hammond. Guess we're moving on to the second round. Cool. I'll see you then.